a lot of houses that look like they need a little TLC.
Oh, tell me it's not that. Oh my God.
What a beauty. Look at that structure back there.
God. Is that the garage?
It looks like it hasn't been used since 1941. Well, bad news is it's a disaster. Good news is it's a disaster, right?
I can't see much.
Honestly, there's no point in even going any closer. What do you want to offer?
I mean, honestly, a lot of times we flip houses like this, we make the most money.
Yeah.
It just depends. Like, there's so many things that could be wrong.
We definitely need to offer lower.
Like 300.
Yeah, for sure.
At the end of the day, the seller made a counteroffer at $310,000 and we accepted. Now it's finally time to see what we bought.
Is it me or is this house falling over? Even the roof, look at that thing. I'm dying to know what the inside looks like. If the outside looks like this, I couldn't even imagine.
I'm scared.
Oh my God. I think there's roof leaks. I think there's water damage. I see a bunch of dry rot.
What is that?
That is insulation, I believe.
I'll never be shocked. Right when I think I've seen everything, we come into this.
Well, good sized kitchen. So I'd probably remodel, gut in here about 8,000.
Oh my gosh, come on. There's like a million things wrong in here. It's not $8,000.
Or 9.
This is a $15,000 kitchen. It's like, move. Oh my God. What is this?
That's the laundry room. Okay, it has indoor laundry. This might not be permitted though, because there's an exterior window right here.
Wait, what? Can't we own this?
I think we might have paid too much for this house.
You think? Not only is there like everything wrong, but the whole house is paneled.
You know, right now I already think it's probably gonna be like $80,000 rehab.
I think it's like 120. We need to get someone out here to look.
This house is 1,700 square feet with 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. Despite the terrible condition, it actually has a really good floor plan. 2 bedrooms and a bath on one side, a large living room, kitchen, and another bedroom and bathroom.
All I see is dollar signs.
It just needs new everything. Stuff needs to be torn down. We need to check out the backyard.
There's so many cobwebs in here. How can you even touch anything? Oh, gosh.
If we have to rebuild a garage, that's honestly gonna cost a fortune, and we can't sell a house in this neighborhood without a garage.
I'll open it up.
All right, I've seen enough.
We paid $310,000 for this house, and with the comps in the high 400s, sticking to our budget is gonna be very important. Our project manager, Ken, is coming out to walk the house and give us a bid.
Okay, tell me it's under 100.
Just taking a look at it initially, and it's right around 90, 95,000. There's a lot of water damage. The roof definitely needs to come off and be totally replaced.
So 90, 95, if we have to tear down the garage and rebuild that garage, what do you think that would run?
I would guess that the garage is going to be around 15,000 just to rebuild it. It's almost about $1,000 or $2,000 to take it down.
So we're almost $20,000.
Oh my gosh.
God, what did we get ourselves into?
This could be like $150,000.
It can get up there.
Oh, geez, that would be really bad. I guess we better get to work then. Can we start demo tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Well, I honestly have no idea how this is gonna turn out. What's up, hon?
Can we talk about opening up the kitchen a little bit?
Sure.
How hard would it be to get rid of this wall right here? Maybe open this whole area up.
So it's just a pocket door in the wall. We can take that down. There's no structural issues whatsoever.
Well,
Okay.
that's the best thing we've heard so far about this house.
Well, that's good. Okay, but at the same time, so if we take down that, we're losing that whole area, you know, for counters and cabinets. The problem is the windows are so low. How hard would it be to raise the windows? That way we can do cabinets and counters all the way across.
Well, we've already got to take all of these out and replace them anyway. We'll just frame them up so they're above the countertop height and put smaller windows in.
So it's gonna cost, what, $1,000 to do both?
The window cost will be the same. We have to replace them anyway. And the walls, yeah, about $1,000.
That'd be perfect, because right now this is just all dead space. And then while we're blowing out the walls, what if we were to take the walls over here? Because that totally closes off the whole living room.
Well, if it's not load bearing, we can do it.
See, imagine if this was pushed through too, it would make it feel a lot more open.
So what we could do is remove this closet
Yeah,
and just blow the whole thing out. So actually you'd enter and you'd have a big kitchen and a super family room.
that'd be really nice. looks so much better in here.
It doesn't look like the same house. And standing in the kitchen now, you can actually see all the way to the other side of the house.
Yeah, so much better. I feel like just by eliminating that closet, it's so much more open in here,
Yeah,
right?
before it was really funky.
Raise the windows. So now we're able to put lower cabinets throughout.
Oh yeah, because before we couldn't put cabinets because the windows were like down here, right?
Exactly, so it's gonna be a lot bigger now.
Okay, so what are you thinking about design?
Okay, so we're way over budget here already. We haven't even got started. So
Yeah.
I chose materials, you'll be happy, that are budget friendly. Laminate floors, beautiful, but cost effective.
Actually, I like these. They look good.
Yeah, white cabinets, sparkle quartz, backsplash.
Okay, cool. It's look great in here.
Yeah,
All right, so here's my idea for the bathroom. Right now it's super small, right?
right.
On the other side of this bathroom, there's a fairly big laundry room.
Okay.
What we can do is we can expand the bathroom, take over some portion of the laundry room, do a stackable unit, so we'll make this bathroom way bigger. And we can actually make this the master bedroom of the house by putting a door right there. So value-wise, by spending like $2,000, we're gonna create a private master bathroom
Fabulous idea.
and bedroom.
Perfect.
This is the door, so this is the entrance to the new master bedroom.
Okay,
Bathroom's huge, look at that.
so much better.
And look, I mean, the bedroom is not the biggest bedroom, but it works, it's private, and it has a big closet.
I feel like so much better to have a private master.
I think it was a good call.
Definitely.
So let's talk about designing this thing, huh?
Remember before it was so awkward, the shower was over here, it just didn't make any sense.
Yeah, I think before, yeah, this is where it ended before, so we gained about 2.5 feet.
Yeah, so much better. Now it's actually a big shower.
This looks really nice.
Okay, so we're going with more of like a,
What is that?
I was thinking it'd be nice because we expanded to add a little pop of color.
Oh no. You're serious?
Look how nice that looks together, purple and gray. What?
Are you serious?
I'm just kidding.
Oh gosh, what are you doing to me? That's
We're gonna
not
go, We're
funny.
gonna go with Old Faithful. Like a charcoal gray subway, and then the same cabinets and counters as the kitchen.
Okay.
And then I was thinking in this bathroom, because it's smaller, we do the white hexagon on the floors.
Okay.
And then the guest bathroom, we can do the gray hex on the floors.
So that's pretty much our color schemes for both bathrooms. Awesome. Love it.
Hey guys.
Well, we have some landscaping to do.
Yeah, got some more news, and I don't think you guys are really gonna like it. City of El Monte has a landscape architect that came out and surveyed the property, and he's telling us that we have to take down all the trees on the property.
What? Why would you have to take down trees?
And some of them are hazardous, and some of them have root systems that can damage the water and well system
Come on.
in the city.
That's ridiculous.
What?
That's gonna cost us $5,400 to take them all down,
Isn't tree preservation mean you keep what you have?
and we're gonna have to replace them with mature trees.
So you're talking almost $2,000 for 4 brand new trees. That doesn't include the sprinklers, the valves, the sod, nothing.
They're probably gonna make us upgrade the irrigation system by code. Have to do a new drip irrigation system on the property.
We have to do a drip system.
It's part of the new code upgrade.
That's like almost $20,000.
Right, just about. If we have to do all of it all in, it's around $20,000.
All right. Kitchen looks absolutely amazing.
Favorite part? Backsplash.
Well, yeah.
But now we need to talk list price. Remember at the beginning our rehab was $95,000?
Yeah.
You know how much we spent here?
I don't know.
We spent about $142,000.
What? We spent like over half of what we paid for the house on the rehab.
Yeah, I know. So we paid $310 for the house. After everything, our break even here is about $475,000.
We spent way too much here.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's been a while. What were the comps? I don't even remember.
When we bought the house, they were $450 to $475. So our break even is at the top of the comps when we bought it. Here's what I think here. Cross our fingers, go $579.9.
$579.9.
Yeah. We spent $142,000 on the rehab alone. I mean, it's by far the nicest house. What do we have to lose? I say we do it. $579.9. Well, I think we have curb appeal now. We have our trees, we have a new driveway. You can see the new garage. Oh my God, it's so open now. The closet here, these walls were enclosed, that was enclosed, and actually I was wrong. You were right to open up the space.
Thank you. The kitchen is weird because we didn't actually make it bigger. We just added a lot more cabinets and raised up the windows, and it gave it the illusion of literally being twice the size.
It looks really, really good, actually. I think when you walk through the door now, it's spectacular.
Oh, and I like the open entryways. Pretty nice. You can see through to the house.
Oh, look at the kitchen. This is nice.
Really, really like this backsplash.
The cabinets are nice, huh?
Floors are great.
Yeah, these are really nice floors.
I love the color, and I love how they're thicker planks. Look at the master bath.
Wow, I really like the tile.
It's a nice sized shower, but I wish the bathroom itself was a little bit bigger.
Yeah, the hexagon tile is very, very nice.
After a few weeks on the market, we received an offer at our asking price at $579,900. So if this deal goes through, after closing costs, we stand to make a profit of just over $104,000. Time to find another house to flip.